Hello everyone and welcome to the next episode of Zero Cut Profiles. Yes, we're back in the NR format again. I play this format a lot, but today we're going to be taking a look at some meta in giant air quotes because we are going to be looking at DRAGONMAID TENYI with a twist. Today we have MONTAGE DRAGONMAID TENYI using Montage Dragon and Omni Dragon Brotar along with Soldier Dragons. Now, this deck aims to bring out Montage Dragon, which if you don't know, cannot be normal summoned set, must be special summoned by sending 3 other monsters from your hand to the graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways, and its attack becomes the combined original levels of the sent monsters times 300. This card can be a fat beat stick, especially when combined with the big Dragon Maids that are levels 7 and 8, and the Tenyis, which are levels 4 and 7. Mainly, we're going to be wanting to get the Tenyis to a good spot. Also, the Dragon Maids can be summoned from the graveyard using the effects. So let's get into the card by card, and I'll go deeper into this while we do that. We have double Omni Dragon Brotar, double Tenyi Spirited Heart, triple Soldier Dragons. I'll get into why this card is very important and very convenient. Nurse Dragon Maid, double. We've got triple Laundry Dragon Maid, Parlor Dragon Maid at 3, Tenyi Spirit Chithana, double Tenyi Spirit Bishu because it is semi-limited, Tenyi Spirit Ashuna at 3, double Dragon Maid Ernest, 1 Dragon Maid Nudyarl, triple Montage Dragon, triple Dragon Maid Tinkek for more big beaters, 1 Dragon Maid Lorpar, 1 Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi, triple Decisive Battle Golganda, double Heavenly Dragon Circle, double Dragon Maid Tiding, 1 Dragon Maid Downtime, and 1 Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi. In the extract, we have triple Brigran the Glory Dragon for Decisive Battle at Golganda, 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon for the Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi, number 45 Crumble Logos, number 29 Mannequin Cat, Dark Arm the Dragon of Annihilation. We have number 97 Draglubion, number 92 Heart Earth Dragon to go with said Draglubion, triple Monk of the Tenyi, 1 Codebreaker Virus Swordsman, and double Berserker of the Tenyi. This card is crazy and will probably be banned sooner or later, but for now we are going to abuse it to have some very good protection on Montage Dragon. So without further ado, let's hop into the duel. And I should point out that I am exhausted, so forgive me if I sound a little tired. Once we get into the duel, hopefully I can show you why Soldier Dragons is very funny for this deck. So we are going to be going first. We don't have crazy back row, but we at least want to get the combo off. The idea is some way to get Montage Dragon and Golganda, and we've got a pretty strong boss. Looks like this hand doesn't entirely do that, but it does allow us to go into our Tenyi line. So we're going to go Chithana Special Summon, link off into Monk, and while this end board is not terribly good, it is not terribly bad either. We're going to go Monk, then we're going to go Ashuna, Special Summon the Ashuna. We're going to go into the second Monk, and I think we're going to push this to a Berserker end board. So we're going to go second Monk, then go Ashuna Matata, I think is the joke, and we will special summon a Vishuda. Vishuda will allow us to go into Berserker of the Tenyi with a bounce in graveyard if it sticks around and a protection thanks to Chithana. And then we will go Dragon Maid Nudyarl. I'm tempted to, but I don't think it's necessary just yet, just in case we happen to draw that 3 of Montage Dragon. So we're going to pass 3k beat stick with some recovery. I have no idea what we are going to be playing against, but as they enter the main phase 1, let us see. They have an Ashuna as well. This is going to be fun. So they're going to special summon the Ashuna, and I imagine link off into a Monk. Here we go. Here comes the Monk. Next, they are going to Vishuda, which is very bad. Actually, that's awful. And unfortunately, they went second, so they can actually use the bounce, or they could tribute summon. Infernal Queen Salmon. We are playing against a deck I recently saw fish Tenyi. And currently we are about to get stomped. So I might take it into an extra game today just because this was not the best hand to show off the deck, and I really enjoy showing off these decks to y'all. So as they special summon the Adhara, we can watch and be scared. So there's the monk, linking 3 off, I imagine, for a Berserker, and this is going to hurt. Hopefully, though, we can draw something good. The Adhara is going to return a banished worm monster, the Ashuna. And now swing in for 5,400. And uh-oh, we are in a very bad spot. They do not have a Shatana, though. That is important to know. So we can crash, pop. Not the worst draw in the world, honestly. Level 4 lower Dragonmaid. Unfortunately, it is not the best. Do we have any options? I don't believe we have any very good options. So we're going to go Nurse Dragonmaid. And that back row is terrifying. If this is destroyed by an opponent's monster, we are going to be pitching the Dragonmaid Lorpar to stop that token summon effect. And hopefully that goes through. We are also going to go... I think we're going to go Earnest? Or Nudjarl, sorry. Nudjarl to shuffle back the Vishuda, give us a better draw for next turn. But let's not worry about that just yet. Nah, let's just do it. We're going to target the Vishuda. We could use it as a DD Crow, but I'd rather just use it to recycle some resources. So we're going to go to battle. We're going to go to battle. Oh, goodness gracious. Activate the Nurse. And it appears we are going to get Goatee Furied. The game is now over. Which is very bad. They are both banished. And we bricked. Well, this was awful. Hopefully I can finally get a win in this series, because, you know, you kind of want to see decks win every once in a while. So, once the Goatee Fury resolves, we are going to get back our Nurse Dragonmaid. It is unfortunately not going to be enough unless we can tag out. And they are going to tag out. So now that that's over, they're just going to go to battle and swing through with Berserker. So with that, I think we're going to do a game 2, just so I can show you how this deck works. So hopefully they will accept pretty soon, and I should talk about Soldier Dragons. So you saw the Soldier Dragons in there, and Omni Dragon Brotar. Brotar you've probably heard of if you've ever played Dragon Link or played against it. It is an absolutely insane card that we conveniently have in the NR format. While Soldier Dragons is not a good card. This hand is slightly better than the last hand, and I think we will start with a Vishuda. We're going to go just into a monk and chill. Actually, would it be even worth it to go into a monk? I'm not so certain, but I think we should probably stick with this. So we're going to go Vishuda. If we can mill a Shatana off of the Laundry Dragonmaid, that would be great. And now, hopefully, a good something happens. No, we milled a Golgonda, but we did mill a Shatana, and that is very, very good for this board. Unfortunately, we do not have something to summon with Laundry Dragonmaid. However, back to Soldier Dragons. Soldier Dragons, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect can special summon any level 2 or lower dragon from your deck. You can use this to grab another Soldier Dragons or Omni Dragon Brotar, which itself is a level 1 dragon monster. Then Omni Dragon Brotar triggers, which, if you discard a card, can target another monster on the field and search a monster with the same type and attribute. Soldier Dragons is an Earth Dragon. Montage Dragon is an Earth Dragon. So just by summoning Soldier Dragons, you can search a Montage Dragon from your deck, which is quite insane, honestly. Especially summoning the Vishuda. Come on! This is annoying. No wonder people don't like Tenyi sometimes. Anyway, this board seems very similar. This seems very similar. So now, what do you think they will do? Fish Tenyi is not something I am very familiar with. I was the one who suggested Infernal Queen Salmon, and it appears that they took that suggestion to heart. We go into a second Monk, and now I imagine that Vishuda is looking very, very good right now to get rid of the Shatana protection. Or they could bounce the Laundry Dragonmaid. It appears they plan on bashing into this Monk. 800 in. Then we are going to go Shatana, effect. Target the Monk, bring back the Monk, and I think we're going to pop the third Monk, or the second Monk. I guess technically mine isn't theirs. So now they're going to crash, and while they are at advantage, I think having the Laundry Dragonmaid in hand could be pretty beneficial. So if we were to summon Montage Dragon right now, it would be 8 levels, 10 levels, 12 levels. So that would give us around 3,600 attack. Vishuda is a very good top deck, I will say. We're going to go Vishuda, and we're going to really hope that that back row is not Goatee Chain. If it is, then we are going to force it out with a Monk activation, or rather a Vishuda activation while we control Monk. Then, hopefully we can swing in for a ton of damage. So we're going to go Vishuda. We have 2 Vishuda in grave, funny enough, but it is a hard once per turn. Oddly enough, we're going to bounce the 7-colored fish. That turns off the Goatee Chain. And I'm thinking the best course of action might be... Normal summoning would be very good. But I really want to go into Montage Dragon, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go Montage Dragon. This isn't the best hand for it, but I'd rather use that Vishuda to get rid of the chains. Now we are going to be special summoning the boy, the Montage Dragon with 3,600, and of course, well, really? Really? Okay, that was quick. Well, we are now out of resources, and you can see the problem with Montage Dragon is that it takes a whole load of resources. There's not really a good way to fund those resources. Fortunately, they seem to have the full line, so not fortunately. And as soon as this game gets cleaned up, hopefully by us, but I can make no promises with the current situation we are in, it seems that a Nimble Sunfish will approach the field, 2 Nimble Sunfish will approach the field, and we are quite doomed. With these 3 fish, they will be going into a Triple Burst Dragon. I don't know why they didn't just swing, though. It feels like it would deal more damage. Ah, that's why they wanted the draw. That makes sense. So summon, or shuffle back the 2 Nimble Sunfish and the 1 Nimble Angler. That's quite the package, honestly. Beat over for 14. If we can top deck a Tenyi, we can bounce the Triple Burst, which could be very useful. They did not set any new back row. We top decked a Laundry. That's not awful, necessarily. We need these mills to be good. We need a level 7 Dragonmaid. So, launch Dragonmaid, go. And unfortunately, we did not get it. And it appears that that will just about be the end of the game if they can find a way to clean us up, which so far they haven't. Appears that they might have been a little bit bricked as well. And now we can just see what they do. It appears this Triple Burst is going to be harder to out than I thought. The 7-colored fish is back. 7-colored fish beatdown is currently crushing us into the dust. So now with that done, main phase to end phase, this top deck has to be something good. Just has to be. Soldier Dragons does not qualify as good. But I suppose we have no other choice. So we're gonna set a card, and unless they attack with Triple Burst Dragon, Triple Burst has piercing, it's over either way. So with that over, thank you all so much for watching this episode. Kinda flubbed, but all of these episodes, I'm still at a 0% win ratio for this series. Thank you all for watching. Stick around for some more jank in the future, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.